Eglevsky Ballet was founded in 1961 by Eglevsky, who was a principal dancer at New York City Ballet and quite arguably one of the greatest classical dancers of his generation. Mr. Eglevsky thought that the people of Long Island deserved to have a company and a school that was at as high a caliber as the companies in New York City were.
More professional schools can have a very unfriendly atmosphere. I've been to several where they're great schools and very world-renowned, but it's very cold in there. There's not a familiarity, there's not a hi, how are you, and everyone greeting each other. So it's nice that they have that level of professionalism, but also a warmth to their atmosphere.
I think Maurice is doing a great job in going out there and looking for all of this undiscovered talent, and we get to nurture them and grow them. And what's really beautiful is that it's diverse, and that's so important.
Working with the professional dancers is wonderful, but seeing the children learn something that they didn't think that they could attain is so magical. And watching their faces once that light bulb goes on is just fantastic. Seeing their energy develop into artistry is just really cool.
It's fantasy, it's escapism, just as other arts are. People watch movies, like, oh, I want to be that person. People hear music and they think, I want to be able to play like that. And then same with dance. People see someone leaping and they think, oh, I want to do that.
What dance teaches is discipline, self-control, artistry. Dance teaches children to dream.
When I started dancing, people used to ask, you do ballet like this, and they do like twirl around. That's not what it's like. And then the most recent one is, oh, you dance like Black Swan. And that one can be fairly accurate, but there's a lot of warmth and there's a lot of emotion and a lot of feeling in ballet.
I think where the emotional impact of ballet comes in is that you are relaying a message, whether it's the interpretation of the music or whether it's a story, if it's a narrative ballet or a narrative piece. Mr. Balanchine always said that if you put a woman and a man on stage, there was a story whether you intended for there to be a story or not.
I definitely think that there is something very emotional. You can tap into a lot of things when you dance. You can kind of have the freedom to go somewhere and escape. When you're training young students, you're aware of this, and they're not completely aware yet.
Ballet in particular, you just really learn a lot about yourself, like what you're capable of doing, sometimes what you're not capable of doing. And then I think there's a lot of other things you learn about yourself. What you have to say as an artist.
It's about the music and interpreting it. There's so much feeling and emotion that you can get out. It just feels like the ultimate way to be able to express yourself.